Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. It's October 13th. I know, Friday the 13th. Don't be too scared. But it's we're plowing through fall. We got nice fall weather out there. We're going to jump through all the great things. We had a lot of exciting stuff going on this week and some more fun to happen next week. So we'll dive into the weekend update. Let everybody know all the things going on here at Samson. The first thing we dive into every week is these weekly snapshots that come right from Bright. There's some decent news in here. I mean, you look at the showings. This is across the whole DC metro area, those 6-7 major counties and the district. We had 18,400 showings, which was down just 0.8%. So, I mean, they're out. It's really fairly flat. The same traffic week over week, which is good stuff. Our contracts, 1139, down 4.5%, but that's not a ton. It's like 40 40, 50 contracts and a number like that. Median days to contract, 19 to 21. New listings were actually up 3%, so that's good news. That's about 40 new listings this week, which is more than last week. So good stuff overall, not terrible stuff. We'd love to just keep that balanced market that we've got. Would be nice through the fall and winter here. For the Central Virginia region, showings fairly flat. Our contracts were actually up 8%, so that's good news. Contract days down 2 days. New listings up 6%, so that's good. We were up 3% in DC, our metro area up 6% in the Central Virginia. So overall, not bad news so far here. The last one, our next one was Baltimore metro area. 11,000 showings, down 1.7%, but that's fairly negligible in the grand scheme of things. Our median contract was up a couple days. Our purchase contracts almost the exact same week over week, and again, new listings up 9.5%. Good news again. 3 out of 4, all three. Contracts are fairly flat or up. New listings were up a decent amount, and showings were about the same. So, fairly good news for the market overall. This is our Maryland, West Virginia Panhandle. This is the smallest number, so 1,700 showings. So down 5% isn't a ton. It's what is that? 80 showings. So it's not a big deal. Went from 1,800 to 1,729. Contracts were pretty much flat. Two different. And then listings again up 7%, which is good news. I mean, it's 15 more listings, but still means we're in a positive all across the panel. All across our footprint, we had more listings in every single segment, which is good news. We want that inventory out there for these buyers to buy. And prices were up 5. This was a shocking one, and when you look at statistics over a weekly basis, but our median time to contract was 17 days a week ago. And now it was, or 28 days a week ago. Now it was 17, so it's down 11 days week after week. So that's a pretty crazy number there. And it gets an outlier probably. Our top performers for last week, we had some people just rocking and rolling all across our footprint. Our top 5 individuals on volume last week: Claudia Thomas, great job. Peter Frias, awesome work. Lam Lee, Bob Vohra, and my man, our Stafford broker manager I got to see last week, Rich Degory. Great job. He's selling homes as he's losing all of his body fat. He's just shrinking into, he just looked like a skinny mini over there. So it's good to see you, Rich. What was left of you anyway? I'm just messing with you, buddy. You're doing a great job. Top 5 transactions for last week: Claudia Thomas, Gustavo Cruz, great job. Peter Frias and Lam Lee again, and then Rich Degory 5th again. So awesome job. Our top performers in volume and transactions for the week. Our teams last week: Redstone Group, now coming strong, bringing the heat with the volume. Number 1 in volume last week. Jason and the Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. The One Street Company, number 3. For the first time, we put the Carolyn Young team into our stats. They were in the top 5 this week. Great job to Carolyn and the team. And the William Wu team was number 5 in volume. Great job, William. He's one of the OGs at Samson. Top 5 in transactions for last week: the One Street Company, number 1. Great job to Sammer and his crew. Shepherd Homes Group, number 2. Carolyn Young team, number 3. Redstone Group, number 4. And Major Key Real Estate, number 5. Just some great teams all across our footprint. Doing a great job last week. Some updates. Next Wednesday, we have our super sales meeting. We're going to be in the Bowie area. We're going to be at the Renditions Golf Course in Davidson, Maryland. So looking forward to seeing everybody out there. We're going to have some giveaways, some updates. We'll have some guest speakers. It's going to be a great time. So we'll see you at the Bowie sales meeting 10 to 11:45. If you can't make it in person, please dial in online. We'll be live streaming from the Renditions Golf Course. And then later in the afternoon, we will have a lunch and learn there as well. Trade show fun. We are at the NVAR conference on Tuesday. I don't know what Sarah is doing in that picture and Richard, but we had a beautiful booth. Thank you to everybody that worked so hard to set it up. Mark as always, and Bethany and Brittany and Chris and Richard and Sarah, you guys did a great job. And We just hung out and really got to meet tons of people. I'll tell you, it's going to sound a little weird. It was kind of overwhelming, guys. We had a great time at the event. Sydney Connors was on the commercial board, but then Jason Cheperdick was on the top agent panel and did an amazing job. Both of you guys represented Samson well. But it was overwhelming just how many Samson agents were there. It was awesome. I got to say hi to so many of you. They were giving out raffle prizes, guys, and I'm telling you, every time they would call out a name, if they called out 20 names, there must have been 10, 11, 12 of them that were won by Samson agents. I mean, it was crazy. It was like we had more than 50% of the people there at the show and really, frankly, around. So awesome turnout. Great to see everybody and supporting Samson and showing that Samson pride and getting your learn on. You guys are jumping in all these great panels and learning from top agents and great speakers in the real estate industry. So good day overall. Next Thursday, we'll be up at GBBR in Baltimore, so we'll be at the that conference as well. We will have a panel. I know Cheryl and Chuck Youngbar are both teaching classes. Cheryl's our broker manager for White Marsh office, and they're involved in the board there. But we'll have a great booth. We're going to be up there hanging out all day, meeting realtors, and hopefully if you're in the area, you're going to GBBR, please stop by and say hi to us at our booth. We'd love to see you and have you hang out with us. So we'll look forward to a great show in there on Thursday. We have an event coming up. We have not put out registration or anything for this yet, but save the date. November 10th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We're going to be at the Waterford Event Center. It's going to be great in Springfield. We're going to have great top agents all over the area, and top brokers all over the area teaching classes, being in panels. I think Jason's going to teach a class. I know Dustin Fox is going to do a great ChatGPT AI class. We're going to have some great people on panels. I know Eric Pearson's committed. Jason Levitch, who's the CEO of Arla. We've got Ryan Zook. We've got a bunch of people, Nikki Lagoris. We got a bunch of great agents all over the area that have agreed to be a part of this. So we're going to have a great event. So look forward to more information coming out of that the next week or two. But November 10th, you can circle that date. It's going to be a great day all day to be able to get you to learn on and engage and network with other great agents around the area. We do have our in-house advanced commission company. Just to remind you about that, you can request that in SkySlope when you turn in your file. We've got our recruiting rewards, guys. Remember, you can make $500, $2,500, $5,000, or $10,000. Recruit somebody over to Samson, and you can have them invite them to a lunch and learn. You can come with them, or just have them go and give us your name, or email me and CC them in and introduce me to them, and we'll take it from there. But upcoming, our next 5 lunch and learns. We're at Renditions Golf Course in Bowie area, Davidson, Maryland, on Wednesday after the Super Sales meeting. The next week we'll be at Ruth Chris Steakhouse in Tyson's. Maggiano's in Chevy Chase on the 1st. November 8th will be at Fredericksburg Country Club. And then November 15th, Old Hickory Golf Club at Lake Ridge. We've been a bunch of times before near our Lake Ridge office. So some great opportunities coming up to invite them in to learn all about Samson Properties. And we'll feed them a great lunch, and I'll give them a presentation about Samson. So I look forward to meeting some of your recruits then. We've got some other really cool... So we just had our first one last week, but we're doing Cardinal Title Group is sponsoring a new series called SOAR. It's a realtor development series. These are totally free classes to go to. Networking and refreshments, 9:30 to 10. Then we got a How to Recession-Proof Your Business class with Lynn. And then Richard Bridge is going to teach Navigating Buyer Agency in a Post-Commission Lawsuit World. So a lot of these lawsuits on and how we meant to prove our worth and get buyer commission or get our buyer commission in that buyer agency agreement. We're going to teach a lot of classes on that. Cardinal's going to really sponsor these and push these forward. So this is going to be our Lake Ridge office on Tuesday the 17th. Lake Ridge office Tuesday the 17th. RSVP on the nest. We want to know how many people for lunch. Make sure we got everybody taken care of. But we look forward to those classes on the 17th and look for more announcements on those SOAR classes moving forward. HQDU, we had a great time in Stafford on Wednesday. You can see some of the pictures there. There's Rich looking all skinny on the left there. Lynn's doing selfies and scaring us there. But Lynn taught some great classes. Richard and Bethany and Heather and Stephanie, the whole crew was out there. We had a great time in Stafford getting our learn on together. Some upcoming HQDUs. So in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Alexandria office, HQDU. We got that great training room there. We're going to use that. November, we got Silver Spring on the 1st. Fredericksburg on the 8th, the 15th to be our sales meeting, and then we'll be off for the rest of the month for Thanksgiving. And that kind of break, it slows down a little bit. December, that Columbia one's probably going to move, and then Richmond's the 13th. Why is it going to move? So I've got an announcement to make, and those in Columbia probably know this now, but everybody should know it. And we'll probably send an email out as well. We've been unhappy with the condition of the Columbia office. If you've been there, you kind of know. The temperatures have been an issue. The security's been an issue. We've had some homeless people found in our suite sleeping at different times. There's been some not so ideal things happening. We have, been talking to the corporate counsel. We've decided that we've broken the lease. So we have decided to move out. We are moving out Friday the 13th here, and some the Thursday the 12th. We've got a really nice place right down. It's a Venture X, a really cool, slick, modern place. We're going to rent probably 6 or 8 offices and some drop-in desks, and we have full use of the conference room for closings. Going to be a great experience. We're going to hang our hat there for the short term, and we'll update the nest with all that information. My plan is to find a new permanent home for Cardinal and Samson to move to. But for now, all the Cardinal people have moved there. The Samson staff Samson agents can move and use that office fully. You got to reach out to Boomy, your manager there, to get different fobs and different access. I think we're going to have fobs outside of the lockbox, but we'll update the nest and get all that information out to everybody. But I want to give everybody a heads up. We won't have our traditional Columbia office on Center Park. We have moved out of that due to the condition and just frankly the way that they were treating us and getting stuff fixed. After a year or two, we just kind of had to say enough is enough. So we're going to get a good temporary home there, which would be beautiful, and then we'll find a good permanent home here. We don't want to rush it, but we'll find a permanent home here soon for Samson and Cardinal. We're not vacating the Columbia area. We just need to get a better living environment for everybody. So we're excited about that. So the HQD will probably move to a different location on the 6th, but we'll have one. We'll update everybody on that. Samson Plus, the coaching is going great. We got our free group classes every Tuesday. Hop into those. Look on the nest for those. Our weekly huddles, we're doing those Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Hop in those. They're great for talking about the market. They're great for accountability. Jump in there ready to share. So we love this daily coaching and weekly coaching. It's all free. And then we have the tiered program for where you want to go. If you want to get that one-on-one coaching, you can inquire more on that Samson Plus page on the nest. You can get that one-on-one coaching for a small fee or a small split of your commission to pay your coach. But those weekly huddles are great. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 o'clock. They have free accountability group to learn from each other. You can scan that QR code or go to the Samson Plus page on the Cardinal Nest for all the information on how to get that one-on-one coaching. But the group coaching is all free. Jump in there, engage with each other. I think it will definitely help your business. We're taking our tech training on the road. Charlestown office on the 17th. That's Tuesday. So sign up for that now. You can get KV Core and Chime specific training. We got Richmond in November, and then we'll have, again, that'll probably move from Columbia to a different place in Maryland. We're trying to move all over our footprint. Columbia probably won't be the best bet for December 12th, but we'll see. We'll announce where that's going to be. Our fourth quarter challenge is kicking. I think the last thing Lynn told me was 181 people, which is awesome. We want all those people in the fourth quarter challenge. And guys, it's not too late to join just because it's October 13th. Get in there. It's about setting those daily activities. We get points for activities, attending this, taking this, accomplishing, calling these 5 people, whatever the tasks are. You get points. You can win an award for October, November, December. But the real reward, guys, it's not whatever we give you. The real reward is what your business is going to look like in 2024 because you focus yourself here at the end of 2023. And maybe the business isn't falling from the sky and doing everything you want. But if you don't focus and build your business and build up some good habits now, then it's going to continue to be this way. There's business out there for everybody. Trust me. You just have to focus and find it. Get back to the basics. And if you don't know what those basics are, then you get in the fourth quarter challenge and get in our classes. We'll help teach you what those are and get you to the success you want. Our agent orientations, our staff does a great job with those all over. It looks like Thursday we're in Silver Spring and Reston. The following week, Lake Ridge, Fredericksburg, Tyson's, McLean, and then Fairfax to close out the month. So we've got our orientations all over all the time that you can hop into and learn all about everything going on at Samson. We've got our October newsletters are always live on the nest there. You can download those, edit those. Heather does a great job of updating those. They're in Canva now as well, so you can update those yourself and make them your own. We've got market snapshot postcards, 2-page pop buys, new listing graphics, tons of new updates that we're continuing to update there in our Cardinal Nest library that you can work through. If you have any questions on printing or how to use it or how to do it, Heather at SamsonProperties.net. Heather will help you out with all those things. She's our great marketing coordinator. Our schedule for next week. Monday, we have our daily huddle. 10 o'clock. You jump in there for free and talk to everybody. A land transaction one-on-one lunch and learns. This is Mike Briggs, David Werfel in our Fairfax office, Monday for lunch. If you want to build out your KV Core profile, get your profile set up KV Core Social, Core Listing Machine. 12:30 on Monday with Lori. Then at 1 o'clock, you're going to do Chime. So if you want to do KV Core or Chime, Monday's kind of like a great day to get the week off fresh. You want to jump in and learn. That's the first step class, basically, is how to get going with KV Core or Chime. On Tuesday, KV Core Chime on the road. We'll be in Charlestown all day. Sky Slope training, Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Always with Stephanie. Wednesday, we're going to have our big super sales meeting in the morning at Renditions Golf Course. Hopefully you guys can get out there and share with us. Thursday, this when Lori will do adding contacts to KV Core 10 o'clock, and then Chime at 10:30. Get your buyers off the fence. This is with Liz McElroy. Phylan, great teacher, great loan officer for First Heritage. She's going to be in the Chantilly office Thursday morning, 10 to 11:30. Great to jump in. If you need that, we don't want to make people buy homes, but you have to be well versed in the financing side and how to talk to people about, okay, well, you're struggling with this interest rate. Here are some things to say. Here are some charts to show them. Here's where you can look, get a 2-1 buy down. Or here's where, maybe an ARM makes sense for a couple years, because we know rates are going to drop. At some point, they're not going to stay at 8 forever, at 7.5, right? Maybe it's showing them in numbers how getting in now is smart. So getting those buyers off the fence. Liz will teach you some great skills on how to do that better. Thursday morning virtually, we also have our $2.5 to $5 million mastermind group you can jump in. Lynn has her Master Your Marketing class at 12:30 and a Q&A before that. Your Master Your Marketing class, getting great people online, jumping in, all sorts of great stuff. I heard some fantastic stories from this class last Thursday, so I encourage you to jump in there Thursday afternoon with each other. Our Thursday, so our normal coaching Zoom, I said earlier, is Tuesday, but the free coaching Zoom this week is Thursday night at 6 o'clock with Lisa Fry. So she's a great teacher that came to us recently. She's in our coaching program, so she'll be doing a coaching Zoom Thursday night. Friday morning, 8:30, Alad's going to do his great commercial real estate webinar. So hop into the nest on Friday morning. You can hop in, Q&A with Alad, and he always has a great topic every Friday morning as well. Friday morning as well, we do KV Core buyer and seller lead tactics. You want to learn how to create leads and contacts off KV Core. That's a great class for you. Friday at 10 o'clock. And then Friday at 10 o'clock, we always have a contract training class. This Friday will be a GCAR and Montgomery County emphasis. So this will be a great training, probably with Noble or Kara. Probably Kara or Kim on that one, actually. Friday at 10 o'clock, we also have our Samson Plus Daily Huddle with our coaching. Friday financing with First Heritages, probably Jerry or Liz or one of our great loan officers. Sky Slope Q&A. Print marketing on Friday at 2 o'clock with Heather. Heather does a great job teaching that class. It's a great job. You can always jump in with a 101, or you can jump in there and get with Heather and learn how to do print marketing. And then we do this once a month, our dual career mastermind. So you do it on Saturday morning, so everybody can hop in there. But Saturday at 9 o'clock, that dual career mastermind for all of our, you don't have to be dual career. You can hop in if you just want to do mastermind Saturday morning. But it's an opportunity where most of our things are during the day. So if you need a night or a morning, we mix those in for everybody to jump in and share in that. I just want to continue to thank everybody for your hard work. You guys are working hard out there. I know the market's not ideal, but it's really, I went to NVR this week and I saw a lot of great things on mindset. We can control, and Sam says this, Hardman is famous for this as well, but control what you can control. If we constantly think about all the negativity going on in the market, we're going to have a negative outlook and we're not going to produce good results. Control what you can control. You can control what you get up and what things you do to prospect, or your attitude when it comes to talking to people out there, whether it's creating listings or creating buyers. Your work is going to be a direct reflection of your attitude and your effort that you put into it. You can only do that one thing in front of you as good as you can do every day. So wake up today with that positive mindset, get those things done, make that to-do list, and attack each one with the excitement that you would want to. If you were thinking about buying or selling, what would you want your realtor to bring to the table? Oh, well, market's terrible, can't sell any homes. Or would you want somebody that's on top of it, excited, showing you all the positive things that are out there? Come with that attitude, control what you can control, and you're going to be in good shape. There's a lot of great business still out there for you. Yes, it's down 20%, but that still means there's a ton of sales going on. I mean, there's still hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of contracts every week getting written all over the area. So are you going to get some of those, or are you going to sit in silence and whine about how there's less than there used to be? So just would love for you to get engaged with all the things we have going on. Take that positive mindset into the week. Go find some buyers, go find some sellers, write some contracts, and engage with everybody. Get to the events. I think that every single time I go to an HQ2U or a sales meeting or any of these classes, I'm enriched by the energy that I feel of people being the one another. It's not even what I'm doing, what they're around. They're feeling uplifted by being a part of teaching and talking business with each other. So we're going to try and create that every day here at Samson. Hopefully you guys can jump in with us. Look forward to all those events coming up. We'll see everybody at our sales meeting on Wednesday, either in person or virtually. So everybody have a great weekend. I will be coaching a 5th, 6th grade lacrosse team in the pumpkin shootout in Warrenton all day on Saturday, so that'll be fun. I know I've got a bunch of other things, but that's the one thing I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully that rain holds off a little bit for me and we can go get a title in the pumpkin shootout. So everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.